Hello, this is Frank Orlando. It's August 17th, probably 2025. Most of these photos are from like 2000 to 1997. They go way far back. Most of these people don't look like this anymore. And I am doing this to preserve my memory of them because there is some risk that I could lose my photo albums in this crunch time of losing my home. I'm in a real vulnerable place, so forgive me. I know there were rules about not doing certain things with certain people in these pictures, but I have to, or I lose them. So anyhow, we're going to go right to it. This here was on a property in 2002, I guess. A bug landed on this girl. She was out in the forest. We had a property in Seffner, and she visited. I don't know who she was, and she had a bug on her face. It flew into her face, and I took a picture of it. This is a gorgeous girl that a friend of mine dated, and we kind of got into a little confrontation a little bit, but we both liked her. She was a wonderful girl. She was a massage. And we were at a party, and this girl jumps onto my friend's lap at a party, vending at Swanee River Music Festival. That's that. These are Swanee River Music Festival pictures. Right there. Okay. We were there, so circle of friends, the bus, another bus. This was a vendor bus they were selling at Swanee River Music Festival. That's my TB. Yeah. Rain from Boca Raton. Another vendor, another bus went to Swanee River Music Festival. Another wonderful picture of Rain. I really loved her. On Family Land, this is at Swanee River. These beautiful people, and I'm so proud of them. They were gorgeous people I hung out with, and I'd like to remember them. Just very beautiful, fun, outgoing people that I had a good time with. I'll miss them. I miss them terribly. These are girls from Skipper Smokehouse that I met. Really pretty lesbian girls, I think. We don't know. They may not be lesbian. We don't know. I just say one or two could be. Nina. I don't know what this girl was. School bus. That's Stacy. She was wild. Big Bill, ex-girlfriend, and I miss her. She's up in Jacksonville, and I've lost contact with her. This is a guy that showed up at Skipper's all the time. More of Swanee River Music Family Land, which is a group of people from Tampa Bay. That's their circle of friends. They had quite a collection of friends. Here's when I brought my bus to Skipper Smokehouse. And there's at Skipper Smokehouse, the drum circle. This is a party from Skipper Smokehouse friends, associated friends. He had a house party back then. Katja, very pretty girl. It's the drum circle at Skipper Smokehouse. Roy and some of my friends. Party. One of the Skull and Bones band's party house. Again, Skull and Bone band. This is the drum circle at somebody's property. Again, none of Steve from Skipper Smokehouse. This is I can't think of her name right now. Anyhow, she's a beautiful friend of mine. I can't think of her name. That's Mary Jane or another girl. I don't think that's Mary Jane. I think it's another girl. I don't need to remember her name. And this lady here is passed away. And that's Roy, and that's Katya. Skipper Smokehouse, the bus that showing off my bus. This is drum circle, and the drum circle. I think I just came back from scouting for the gathering and visited some friends at somebody's house. And this is in Ocala Forest, the Rainbow Hammock. And Steve Laughing Deer, RJ, and another friend of mine, TP. And this is a beautiful girl, Karen. This is a drum circle we had. That's my girlfriend, Heather Straw, Heather McLeod. This is Lindsay Nova when she was real young. And I was being a little sneaky. And forever I had her on my website. And everybody thought probably she was my girlfriend. I think this was 2007. She went to Skipper's for a little while. And I met her there. And I was really pleased to be able to put my arm around her and get a picture of her. She's adorable. Very, very, very quite an athlete. Wouldn't want her mad at me. That's Dina at the drum circle. She didn't do that very often. So, and that's Skipper Smokehouse. Skipper Smokehouse again. Some of my friends. That's me in the middle. I usually led the circle. Some of my friends. This guy's a really good drummer. Came up for that picture. Roy. Roy was a good drummer too. He became a musician of a rock band, and I think he has become an attorney. Very smart guy. Cut his hair and became a family man. That's me. And that is my gorgeous friend Jennifer. And I miss her. And she's married to somebody now. It was a date before she married her husband. That is at Skipper's, the very first benefit show. And this is Apollo Beach. Potluck, drum circle, guitar circle thing at Apollo Beach. My Christian friends. It's me there. This is a guy from the Ybor City drum circle. And I ran into him many years later. And I probably hadn't seen him in like 10 or 15 years in that picture. And that 20 years ago. So in 1995, I met him, and then he disappeared off the face of the earth. It's Wayne Alcorn, a good friend of mine. And a TP, that's my TP. Again, my friend has red hair. And he was always played with puppets and whatever. That's James. We were at a beach gathering as a drum circle again. This is in the winter. This one here, I think. Again, it's cold. Winter. Oh, how many? This is Steve and Joy Brown. And I forgot her name. She's an adorable girl. Stephanie Budd. Stephanie Budd. That's me thinking of starting a new drum circle. It never happened. They had amphitheaters, Tampa. They're gone now. This is Rainbow Hammock. And I had a crush on this girl. And she was real sweet to me for one day, and then it all ended. That didn't go any further. More friends. There she is again. I really liked you a lot, girl. We got drunk and on wine, and then she was real nice. She saw me kind of belligerent and silly. This is Dina, and I think she really connected with that girl. I don't know. This is on Glory Road. And this here is the band, a young Buffalo Strange band. Right there. These guys right here. There's me, the very first benefit show. That's him again, my friend. Hadn't seen him too many times after 1995. That's the teepee again. That's Seth Brown and his friend at Livestock. This is at the Nationals. And this gorgeous girl here was Justin Yor's girlfriend. That is Firefly, who we had sexual tensions, and we ended up parting in bitter ways, but I love her. And I wished I had treated her a little different, but she wasn't abused by me at all. It's just she was a Krishna girl, and they don't believe in sex, and a lot of things can be taken wrong with them. I did not try to make myself over on her. Everything was taken wrong, but I have feelings for her still. I'm sorry we couldn't connect better. So this is a drum circle at somebody's house. This is another drum circle of gathering of friends on some private property. These are the beach gatherings that I organized in '97, and that's that guy from, I had a picture of it you saw there. That's Jamie, and that is Michelle Bell right there, and this is a Skipper girl, had a son. That's Raven, and he lives in far away from us now. That's my old drum. So these are my friends. That's me right there in that cool hat. I lost that hat shortly after that. There it is again, the beach gathering. That's Fort DeSoto Beach. That was before Treasure Island. So that was a circle I helped organize. And before Treasure Island. So we gave our group created division for Treasure Island, but I didn't start that on Treasure Island. This is Fort DeSoto Beach. This is a guy named Steve. He wanted to be taken over the drum circle, and he basically told that to my face. While I was I didn't know how to take him. I just let him say what he wanted to say, and then he went on to other things, moved on. But kind of a competitive person that had the idea of taking over the drum circle that I helped create, with the idea of being in charge, I guess. I was really into a lot of things at that time, so he didn't know what he was asking, but he was out-checked. Really, he just didn't know the involvement that I had in different projects that had to do with that circle of friends. And this is Rolette Park, our friends at Rolette Park. And so anyhow, these pictures could be possibly lost. That's Raven. He's a really good drummer, and friends with some people that have passed on. That's my thing, and some people would object to me posting that picture. So it's really for me to save it in the event that my photo album is lost. It's in danger of being destroyed, and those memories will be lost forever unless I do this video. So I hope my friends can understand and allow this to exist. Okay? That's all.